Hello everyone, welcome to Usualmike Television Toy Showcase channel, and I thought, what am I going to make a video about today? Just got done watching the Star Wars show, and in their first little segment they have news. Not much news anyway. It's the calm before the storm in action figure world, and also in regular Star Wars world where they're filming a new movie right now. Anyway, who gave me inspiration? The great man himself, Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill on Twitter and also on Instagram shared some images of some, let's just say, cringy action figures of himself. The Luke Skywalker figure has been remade hundreds of times over in everything from 6-inch figures to those gigantic big things. They have thousands of them and they're not all good. And a few of them he has shared with us today, and I'll throw some pictures up. So this brand new one he's got up recently is the Disco Luke wearing the gold on a 40th anniversary card. That is epic. Custom made figure, fantastic. The next one we know very well is the brand new X-Wing Luke in the Archive series with the face paint, with the gigantic big nose. We talked about him recently in a video. He also shared the Simpsons version, which looks very, very chubby. And he's got a mullet. Fantastic. It's Farm Boy Luke, but he has a little element of Barney in him. And the other one is this cringy one, where if you want to just take a close-up look at that lightsaber, what is going on at the head of that? And I literally mean the head. The face also is horrendous. Another figure I wish to show you is this custom made one. I believe this one's by N8 Products. This is a Last Jedi vintage carded Luke Skywalker in the Jedi Exile version. This looks fantastic. I believe in that card back there. The card back is a custom, but the actual figure itself is a Wave 2 Force Link action figure, and they've just taken the hood down. Custom figure by John DC. You may have seen this floating around Instagram early in the year. The Thyla Siren milk creature with lactating teats. Fantastic. Would that sell? You betcha it would. You've just seen him with the Thyla Siren. Well, that's like a box set. Why don't we put a vintage card up of him? Look at that. It's Jake Skywalker, Titty Milk Fiend. I don't know why they call it Fiend. This is from Kobo Cop Customs on a vintage card. Looking fantastic. I like the fact that they tried to make Luke's nipples look like the goddamn Thyla Siren's nipples. Weird. And if you didn't want to get Luke and the Thyla Siren is all yours on its own. Check this out. This is made by John DC. And it's also, if you've noticed in the blue text, the Lost Jedi milk creature, not the Last Jedi. And if you haven't seen the Last Jedi, this is a bit of a spoiler. So this happens right at the end of the movie when he vaporizes. So this is Luke Skywalker force projected to a nudist planet. So pretty much that's the rock he dies on and the empty cloak. The thing they missed out on, his metal hand should be there. That would be a brilliant custom Black Series box, which would cost you a fortune. Also want to talk about the Resistance action figures that are coming soon. I've shown a few of these card back before. Let's have a little quick look at some of the Resistance figures that are on the way, because the series is well into, I think it's 4 episodes in at this time. It's going okay for a kid's show. It's not too bad. Here is some card backs. We have Kaz, the main character. Let's have a look at him. Very nice. Kazuda. They put it on a vintage card back. I also have the Cordoza Resistance card back. That is the vintage carded version. These are just mock-ups, but as soon as you get those new figures, you can slap one straight onto one of these and customize yourself a vintage version of it. And there was also a card back made for the kind of Force Link. I don't think they're doing Force Link at all for Resistance, but that'll be for the next 3.75. That is a cool little card back, custom made. Excellent. We'll check out this Lando custom. We know Lando's coming on the vintage card back. And here is the first one they made. I believe this is N8 Customs as well. the card back on that looks fantastic. I'm sitting there looking cool as plants are back. If you want to go way back in time, we're going to go way back to the Power of the Force, 1985. Check this one out. They have mishmashed all of the characters together. You can have a good look at that card back. It's called the Orange Hair Hollow Cheeked Tubes Red Bar Rocket Firing Double DT Vinyl Cape with Toe Dent Vlex. What a mouthful to say. And comes with coin. What a great custom. Before I start on the one that I was going to show you from the Last Jedi, as you can see, I do the same kind of thing. Mine are primarily, this is like Maz Kanata from The Force Awakens Takadona big 4-pack. I had one loose that I bought. I think I picked her up in a vintage collection shop for like $4, I think. So I put her in this card back on the Stormtrooper. You never know, she could be wearing a Stormtrooper outfit. I also did the same with the Han Solo that comes with the gauntlet, that little Duvalaki, and also reinstalled the young Han Solo Corellian that comes with his vehicle, which I think is back here somewhere. There it is. Oh, in a previous video, I don't remember who asked me this, but I had a few things up here and people wondered what they were. They were actually, see on the side, it was, turn it all the way around, that way. They were stacked up here, if you're wondering before. Both vehicles, and that was in shot. There was like a red one and a yellow one. What are those Star Wars boxes up there? It was just my vehicle stacked up. So here's a look at the Last Jedi card. Check this one out. Chewie, well, with a Porg, a cooked Porg, which is a barbecue chicken. That comes from the Grumpy Fett on Instagram. Fantastic. Porg roasted. He didn't actually eat the Porg in the movie. He sort of had it barbecued and all the Porgs are watching and he's like, ah, and then he stopped himself. Weird moment, I know, for Star Wars. And finally, this is a cool one. The new live-action TV series on its way, The Mandalorian. It's going to be really, well, for Star Wars fans. Like, it's not directed for the kids. This is going to be for the real hardcore, like, super fans who are going to get a TV series for the first time. The Mandalorian is going to get some action figures because they've patented it, they've got it ready. But I come across this picture on the internet, on Instagram, The Force Book, and it is the Mandalorian. That looks sick. That is a fantastic custom. I know you can get templates out there that create these sort of things, but to have the idea just to make that out of the image, the only image we've seen from the Mandalorian that's officially released, that is terrific. That is absolutely terrific. I was going to make this all about like, hey, how much fun is this to make all these custom sort of card backs and characters that we can put together, and a lot of fun in doing so. Thank you, Mark Hamill, for the inspiration to make this video. If you have a custom figure and card back that you know of, send it through. I'll make another one of these videos. I just thought I'd throw this together for a bit of fun. This is fantastic stuff. Send it through my social medias. You can get me on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike.television. If you haven't done so already, check out my leaked merchandise. Here's a picture of the kids wearing the shirts. Lovely. Link in the card above and in the description down below. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Tap the little bell for notifications. Slap a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.